dead person's car in action as such. I have absolutely no idea what's been going on. As at this particular moment in time in this penultimate race of the Lads Championship. Right, so P9. Right, so Daniel is obviously in P4. In terms of the championship, Alonso is in P3, Ray is out, Charlie's in 11th. So to be fairly honest, you're not going to be seeing me election at all. No hand-eye coordination in terms of how this game works. So you're just going to see the rest of the next 14 laps. I'll be pleasantly pleased to have the AIs come in P8 at the moment, at least in the points, to be honest. So he's through. Into P9. Now we'll be chasing down the Williams for P8. So badly needs to recoup as many points as possible going into the final few races of this championship. And the closest battle we probably have is for P4 between Valtteri Bottas. Goatiff is 14th. Charlie is through into P8. He now has Mick Schumacher next. We've got one more race after this, haven't we? Charles Leclerc fastest lap. Guess you'll have to be waiting up, going up the hill towards the start-finish straight. Turn 1. Which will be more realistic. Hold back. The desperateness of having to pick up. Oh, contact to the back of the Haas. Oh, he's squeezing the door, he's got the inside line now. That is P7. Is there any damage to your front wing, Halfaker? Okay. Oh, that must have been an incident which I have no clue how that happened. Oh. I can see that by the DNFs. Okay. Well, obviously in the post-race debrief, we will see which drivers will obviously be penalised. No, I don't want to take control of your car. Nope. Oh. Right. I don't know what the what's the terminology I'm thinking? Will it dry before the end of the race? I don't know what the cut-off point would be from intermediates to dry tyres. Because I don't. Unless AI or someone other than. Yeah, but it's just getting them up to temperature by keeping it in between the dry patches. And we have our first view, which I would assume is the person that should be driving. Of course. I'm assuming the race started on full wets, hence why there's 5 DNFs with. I think probably after this you've got a good 7.5 seconds to probably try and catch up to Kevin Magnussen in P4. Alonso is in P3. He is just under 1.7 seconds behind Charles Leclerc. I would. It's a heavy. That was. Now that was a move that was definitely for a championship fight in saving position as such. Half a tenth basically. Well, you're obviously trying to catch up to the Williams, and there's a well, we could call this probably a Chully train for the last 2 points. Valtteri Bottas is pitting. I'm guessing within 2 or 3 laps, someone's going to gamble onto dry tyres. Oh! That was a hell of a dive at the bottom of the S's for P8 from Daniel. That means the... Oh! And now it looks like Curtis is going to go down the outside. Still side by side, and he will retain P9. Now we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars all battling out for the 2 final points paying positions. Yuki Tsunoda, that's a dive bomb down at the bottom of the hill for P9, so Curtis is at the points. I think the biggest, obviously, well, oh, you want me to? All right. I think the biggest red flag in terms of going on to dry tyres is when DRS gets enabled, 100%. So, but when it does, the AI will automatically on that lap will pit. So it's trying to obviously gamble but calculate it in a way that you'd probably be able to take best advantage. But in a position fighting for a championship, what? Halfegg is only going to really lose on what, 5 points? So the gap's what, 11 going into the final couple of races. You might, yeah, it might just be wise to stick with what you've got at the moment, unless if it does get to ooh, so now on the inside of the Williams. The Williams is holding his position around the outside. This might make George Russell fancy a double position here, with the Mercedes having the more aerodynamic car in front of the straights. Just about keep his position. Right, times are going down as we speak. It's down to 1:17. Valtteri Bottas last lap. Ooh. Hefty amount of defending as such. 17-0. The race leader, Lewis Hamilton, has a 10-second gap ahead of Charles Leclerc and championship leader Fernando Alonso. Leclerc's just responded. Right, times are definitely going down. We're now into a mid 1:16 now. DRS is enabled. Where is Charlie Harfaker? I would personally pit. He's decided to stay out. Right. What's... Right, this is going to make overtaking a little bit more intriguing now. George Russell going down the inside. Oh, and he's taken both Yuki Tsunoda and the Williams, but the Williams has held his position and has taken P9. And that's DRS now, so he will go clear. Yuki Tsunoda will try again for the final points paying position and has taken it. So look at I'm telling you now, the track is pretty much dry now. It's dry now. Apparently I've got a comment here. He's gonna have to stick it. Fairly tight indeed.
Any juice at all?
Right, we're down to the 114s. And, goodness gracious me. Well, having to stick with, instead of twist, now means that you have Zhou Guanyu right behind Halfaker. Round the outside, going into turn one. Left. He's kept position, but it will still mean that the Alfa Romeo will have DRS. This is so important in terms of the championship. He'll keep the position. Right, I've had a few comments with a certain Curtis, who is obviously in P15 and is obviously not racing. To answer it, I have absolutely no idea why Ray and Malik have ended up having DNFs. It must have been early on in the race, which you'll have to watch the first part for it. So, and I don't know if they crashed out either. So, thanks for the question. Because Curtis is watching this. Just said Curtis just put in the comments whilst this live stream's going. Wow, that's hella wide. Round the outside again. Ooh, this will put Mick Schumacher in position it, and it's gone on one of the S's. Here comes Schumacher! On the outside. One minute 12 from Lewis Hamilton as we head into the final lap. It's all this for P5, which could probably seem very crucial in terms of the Lads Championship. Right, Fernando Alonso will have one more opportunity to take on Charles Leclerc. Will he be close enough and make a move into turn 4? No, he won't. Here we got the backstraight. Mick Schumacher's now got the slipstream. He's got the DRS. We'll be trying to make a move on the outside, heading into the S's. And just kept the move. Hasn't got a lot of grunt compared to the Ferraris. Power units. Not really. Schumacher around the outside of Halfaker. He's kept the move. He's nipped into P6. Will still be on the inside going into the Ducks Bill. Hamilton wins, Leclerc second, Alonso third. But who will finish 5th? Who will finish 6th? Who will finish 7th? I can categorically confirm that the Williams will be finishing outside the points. Magnussen will finish P4. Right, going into the straight. Oh, that is an absolute. Zhou Guanyu has been hit into the wall by Halfaker. This is going to be some debate at the end of this race in the post-race debrief, but. Gentlemen, we will discuss this in the post-match. I ain't good at this. Post-race debrief. When we have the opportunity to look back on it. Goodness gracious me. Lewis Hamilton wins. Charles Leclerc second in the championship leader. Fernando Alonso with a important third place, picking up points ahead of Ray and Halfacre. In what is to be a very, very intriguing finish, even for the mid-end points. Here are your classified results, unclassified. Yuki Tsunoda with the fastest lap of the race. Outside of the points for both the Williamses, sorry to the said person there, and Curtis finishing P14, having started at the back. I don't think he has, because he only probably saw the second bit of the race. Yeah, he was watching the stream. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, do apologise for the late technical difficulties as such. Obviously, it's a two-parter this, so if you had missed what you had missed, I can only truly apologise. But thanks for watching, and we will see you for the next or final race of the Liège Championship.